Hi guys, Kevin Paver here for Golfshake.com, and we're down at Callaway's European Performance Centre today for a custom fitting, but not for me, for a Golfshake member here, Kevin, who's come down for a custom fitting today. So, firstly, have you ever had a custom fitting before? This
is my first experience.
New experience for you?
New experience,
okay.
Yeah. The sets of clubs I've had in the past have just been a case of taking them out on the range, giving them a try, and then buying the ones that felt the best fit for me. So this is a completely new experience.
So handicap. What's current handicap?
At the moment it's 24.
24.
I'd like to bring that down at least to about 19, 20 by the end of the year if I possibly
so that's
can.
The plan this season.
That is, yeah. So obviously with this fitting and a few lessons that I'm having back at home, hopefully we can get there.
Okay, and what's the local golf course?
Local golf course to me would be in Milton Keynes, a place called Windmill Hill Golf Course. But where I work in Northampton, I am directly opposite Delapre Golf Course.
All right, okay.
And so I hit the range. Yeah, hit the range in my lunch hours.
And so what clubs are we playing at the moment then?
For my irons, I've got a set of tailor-made speed blades, which I've had for just under 3.5 years.
Right, and you say you got them off, they're just off the shelf?
They're just off the shelf,
standard.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, no tweaks. Literally, they were the set out of the 4 that I tried at the time that just felt best and I felt most comfortable with.
Okay, so let's get you in the fitting room in there, and let's get you started with some new Callaway irons.
Excellent.
Good stuff.
Good stuff, thank you.
So we're going to use Trackman to measure all your shots. So each one of our golf balls has got a little silver dot on, so it's important you point that up to the ceiling for me. So when you're ready, hit a few balls for me, get yourself warmed up and acclimatised to the room. Just to measure from that wrist crease there on your right wrist to the floor. So the other iron I want you to try is the brand new Big Bertha iron. Now one of the reasons I want you to try with this is it is our most forgiving iron. It's got a huge amount of new technology in it. It's got the same cup face technology, which allows for maximising ball speed on off-centre hits. But it has a new technology called a suspended energy core. So there is a tungsten weight suspended in a urethane material within the cavity of the club, which really drives that centre of gravity low and forward to help that ball get up and maximise ball speed. One of the reasons I also want you to try it is because it's got a much wider sole. So as I said earlier, the wider sole just allows, if that club does catch the ground slightly prematurely, the width of the sole stops the club digging into the turf and allows that club to skid. And even on the AstroTurf there, this was better than yours because it's got a little wider a sole. This may be just that little bit more forgiving for you. And we say we can't get rid of all of your little ailments by changing your golf clubs, but what we can is help manage those mishits. So I just think this is possibly a little too light for you. So this is the Rogue X. So it's a little stronger in loft. It's a little heavier than the Big Bertha. And it has a nice wide cambered sole, which is really good. How does that one look behind the ball?
That looks really nice, and I'll be honest with you, even just having the one hit with that, I prefer that already to the Big Bertha. Yeah,
definitely. So you left the face open a tiny little bit more than normal, but a much better flight. So I just want to try one last little tweak.
Thank you. That felt really good though.
Just a slightly heavier shaft to see how that works with your tempo of golf swing. How's that feel?
Yeah, that's really good.
It's a game of small margins. It's a game of very small increments can make a huge difference. Even if you've not tried that many golf clubs out, because your golf swing's essentially a rotary engine, if the balance of the club is wrong and the head is not functioning properly for you, no matter how good a swing you make, it's going to be tough for you to do it repetitively. That's a peach of a shot, that one. That's a lovely shot. You say, when we're talking about that ideal smash factor, the ideal smash factor for a 7-iron as a sort of go-to number would be 1.4. Smash factor is a combination of things. It's a very simplistic thing to think about it just as about a transfer of energy between club face and ball and a centeredness of contact. When you look at how much more out of the middle you're hitting the ball.
Yeah, that was one thing that caught my eye.
The one. And what we want to do now is just a very brief little check on the lie angle.
Okay.
So what we're going to do here, we're going to pop a bit of face tape on, which has got little increments on the face, and a specially modified golf ball. So this golf ball's had a groove cut around the equator. So I'm going to tee that up with the groove perfectly vertical, and then hopefully we'll get a nice mark somewhere in the middle of the face, and that line will leave, or that groove will leave a little line on the face. So in an ideal world, the perfect lie angle would be with the line perfectly vertical.
Yeah.
Can't get it much more out of the middle of the club, but as you can see there, it's a tiny bit off the toe, but you see the line that's just left in the ball mark. It's absolutely perfectly at 90 degrees to your grooves. So that lie angle, you are effectively Mr. Standard. Okay, Kevin, so what we ended up with the Rogue X iron, as you saw from the results, the slightly wider sole on the Rogue X and the little bit of extra weight that we put in, both in the head design and the KBS shaft, made a lot of a difference with that miss-hit. A lot more strikes where, even if you didn't quite get the perfect amount of turf, the width of the sole really improved your quality of ball strike. Ball flight was still nice and high. You could say because of your delivery, you're always going to struggle with a little bit of turf contact and a slightly weak ball flight from a loft point of view, because you're hitting up on it slightly. But this is going to make the best of those little challenges, and while you're going through your improvement process, if you can hit down on it a little bit more, all these are going to do is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Fantastic. How did they feel to yourself?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I think the only ones that I felt like I struggled with that you gave me were the big berthers, just because of they just felt a little bit light in the club head for myself. Potentially
a very, very good club for somebody with a slightly more rhythmical, sort of willowy type swing, very light head design, nice wide sole. For you with your swing, a little bit quicker in tempo, a little bit snatchier from the top on occasion, you're just going to lose control with such a light head, and it's designed for that slower swing speed. But you've got quite a punchy technique from a tempo point of view, so you just struggled a little bit more with that one.
I must admit, I actually prefer the look and feel of those as well. Actually, behind the ball, and when it's coming through it just feels like it's got a nice bit of weight through
the aesthetics of a club is very important. Having that confidence over the ball that you're going to hit a good shot, even if you don't make your most perfect swing, does come from just a visual confidence as well. And choosing the right head is such an important thing, and then getting the right shaft just to make sure you can hit the ball out the middle is really fundamental.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.